Welcome to another episode of Adventure Life. My name is Frank, and today we're not reporting from the road, but from our backyard. As you might have seen on the last video when we had visited the Furion State Park, we had a new RV, and I thought we'd do a little tour so you can see what it looks like. Let's go. Okay, so this is the 2021 model of the Forest River Salem 27RK rear kitchen, and we purchased it actually from demontrandrv.com in Texas. A little bit more about that later on, but that's the trailer. It's 33.7 feet long. And it just barely fits here in the backyard, which is great. All right, let's take a look. All right, what we really like is this open floor plan, and especially having this large window right here where the campsite normally is. You have your outside fire and hang out with your friends out there. So normally it's a small window, but this one is it's a super large window, which we have not seen in any other RV. So that's why we really like this floor plan. We have a couple of recliners here. Those recline all the way out here, lay down flat, and we have purchased a TV, and it came with a fireplace, which is also the electric heater, and then a soundbar with obviously FM and then Bluetooth, zone 1 and 2 for internal inside and outside speakers. It has one super slide with a Versa lounge, and I'm going to show a post in a second. We'll just explain how we can different configuration of this the sofa set, which is pretty good. The dinette area right here, you can lower the table obviously down to have another sleeping area as well. Here's the kitchen area, and it comes with a standard microwave. Then you have your 3-burner stove right here, as well as the oven. Here's a coffee machine and toaster. Plenty of storage everywhere, much more storage than we had on the Apex trailer. And also storage down here, which is really great. You have 3 drawers right here, and then you have space here actually for a trash can. More storage right there, so that's very helpful. And let's see, we have a fridge. I think it's a 10 cubic feet 12-volt fridge, so it's not running on 110 or gas. It's just running on 12-volt battery, which is really nice. So when you drive down the road, you don't need to keep the gas on to keep it cool on long distances, which technically is not supposed to do anyway. Here's the pantry. Again, plenty of space. The light up there on top. And that's the central AC is right over here, with ducted vents across the RV. And the reason why we actually drove to Texas was to get a unit with a second AC. So we looked high and low for a second AC unit, but it was not available. Here we have our control panel, standard stuff, slide outs. We have the awning in and out. We have the water pump if you go with not city water, but your water tank, fresh water tank. Water heater. This is gas right here. There's a switch outside for electric. So when you have shore power, you normally use electric. Then we have the inside lights, and then we have a battery check, fresh, a water tank, black, gray, and the galley has a separate tank for the galley, which is the kitchen area. AC thermostat right here. And here's the bathroom. Has a shower, and I'm about 6'2", so for me it's enough space to stand in there, which works out great. We replaced the faucet shower head here actually with a different one. We didn't like the other one. This one is just more better. It has more. It reduces the water flow, but it also has enough water to feel that you're actually taking a shower. And then here to the right is the sink. More storage space right here, which is great. Storage underneath here. And it's like a medicine cabinet right here. You can put stuff in there. And we have more storage items right here. And here's the toilet. There was a plastic toilet in there. I replaced the plastic toilet with a ceramic toilet. And that's the bathroom, and that's a fan. Unfortunately, not a fantastic fan. It has a small fan right there, which is, barely enough. I'm thinking about just replacing that eventually. All right, let's head over. We mounted here a mirror on the bedroom door, and this is the bedroom. So this is a queen RV, short RV. They call it short RV queen mattress size, which we had actually over in the Apex trailer, so we just took it over here. But it's very comfortable. Second AC right here. Again, this is the reason why we drove over to Texas to pick that up. We picked it up in Texas City, about an hour south of Houston, and it obviously requires 50 amp. So instead of 30 amp, it's a 50 amp connection for if you want to run both ACs. USB outlets on both sides, storage left and right, as well as on top as normal. I also mounted a TV right here. And this one, what not many have with this floor plan, is a wardrobe. So it's a nice wardrobe if you have some coats or shirts you don't want to just wrinkle up, you can hang up right here. So that's very nice. Also, what came standard with it, they had the supported lift right here. So you have access to the storage right here, and it's not quite as heavy as you would without those lifts. You see the lifts right there. Also came with those 4 storage boxes here, which is pretty nice. And then there's still storage for shoes also underneath there. All right, we're heading over to the main area again. Oh yeah, what I forgot to mention is storage again also down here. And it came with these crates, which is pretty cool. So it fits exactly the size. So the crate over here, and you have another storage right here with the crate, and plenty of storage underneath here as well. And there were actually 1, 2, 3 crates total here. We took that one out, but we put our foam mattress if somebody wants to sleep over here. It makes it a little bit more comfortable. But that's that. The ottoman we bought separately. And I do have a more poster that explains about this Versa launch. If I can find it here. Let's put this right here. So this is the Versa launch right here. It standard configuration is like a dinette, and then you can have a chase lounge like we have it right now. So this part right here, this part comes off and then flips to the side and mounted right here for the dinette. So you have the chase lounge right here configuration, and if you want to have a full bed, you can actually do full 2 beds right there to have it all the way flat. And I mentioned come with these storage bins. But yeah, this is pretty unique to this manufacturer and to this model line, Versa launch. One reason why we chose this 27RK Salem from Forest River. Okay, and let's see what else we have. Accent lighting package, so it has some LED lights up here on top, which is pretty nice. In the evening, you have that on. It's pre-wired for Wi-Fi. Extra large panoramic windows, Yeah, more modern roller shades with auto stop. Really like those better. Definitely darker than the other, the kind of the beigeish, pull down blinds we had before, which let too much light in. Power awning, which is like standard right now. It's pre-wired for the solar, so you just can connect the solar panel to charge the batteries. And talked about the fireplace. Yeah, I think that's it. A power jack in the front, and yeah, let's take a look outside and see what we have outside. Alright, here outside we find the 2 speakers. So this is zone 2 on the sound system. You can turn on or off, obviously, separately from the internal one. We have power outlets right here, and here's your connector to the antenna or cable. Freshwater tank. If you're not connected to city water, you fill that. I don't know how many gallons that is right now, like 40 gallons, I think, somewhere around there. And then we have here an outdoor kitchen, which is pretty neat. We have not even used it yet, so again, it's brand new. We just picked up the unit a couple of months ago. And so this one has a Suburban stove or griddle. We need to connect that to the, it's in the back right here. And there should be a connector underneath here somewhere, which is right there. This is the LP connector, low pressure gas. Which is then propane fed from the 2 bottles in the front. And there's another fridge right here. This one is not 12 volt, this is 110, so you need to have shore power connected to it. Alright. Outdoor kitchen. This is for the heater outlets right there. We have the water heaters right here, and then we have the stabilizers. These are actually not manual, they're power, so this is push off a button and they come down, which is pretty nice. Those are 15-inch tires, D-rated. Probably will change those to the endurance tires. Okay, let's see. Power awning. Pretty nice awning. You see the awning is covering the entire side of the, pretty much the entire side of the RV. So if you hang out here and it starts raining or so, it's gives you enough protection from the water. Again, another power stabilizer here in front, power jack. Then we have front storage. And this is a pass-through storage to the other side. The other side is just not the full size; it's like a half size, and but plenty of space right here. Here's the Furion solar charge 10 amp connector, so you can connect a couple of solar panels. Will charge the battery. And then we have one 12 volt battery. I have actually trickle charger connected. If I so don't have the shore power always on. And underneath here are the 2 LP propane tanks. And then we have a power jack here, up and down, front, hitch. Also, what this one has is a battery shut-off valve. So this is a disconnect switch. What this will do, if you have it in storage somewhere, you don't want to have it connected and then the battery drain. So you just turn that off and that will disconnect the battery. But yeah, I'm just going to use a trickle charger to keep it charged up. Also, what I mounted here is like another hitch receiver. So when I take the weight distribution hitch from the truck, I don't need to put it somewhere inside where we could scratch up stuff, or it's difficult to lift up anyway. Things like over 30 pounds heavy. I just place it right in here, so it's on the same height pretty much as the hitch receiver from the truck. And that's pretty easy to install and helps out big time. This is part of the weight distribution system. Definitely needed. Obviously, I think the standard tongue weight of this is supposed to be about 910 pounds. I actually have a tongue weight measure system here, which I don't show you right now, but it's I measured the weight of the hitch. It's actually over 1,100 pounds. So that's even though the manufacturer says is one thing, you always should know what your hitch weight is, because your hitch weight will take away from the payload of your truck. So if you have, let's say, a truck, a payload of 2,000 pounds and the hitch weight is 1,100 pounds, so you have only 900 pounds for passenger and cargo on the truck. Normally a truck or a tow vehicle runs out of payload first before towing capacity. Anyway, this unit was built in November 3rd, 2020. It's a 21 model though. And we can have 494 kilograms or 1,090 pounds of cargo to be added. Not more than that. And here's the other side of the storage. Pass through right here. And then here we have the city water connection, and here's a black tank flush. And then we have our tank valves right here, which is the black. We have the gray, and then we have the galley in the front. Normally when you're at a campground, you want to keep the black one closed until you're ready to dump it. Otherwise you get built up inside and then stuff gets stuck there. Flush this always first, and when you're done, just flush it with the gray and galley, because that will clean out the pipe. So that's helpful. And that's about it. The cable goes to the back there. It's a 50 amp connector, like I said, for the air conditioning, 2 air conditioners. Okay, that's the 2021 Salem 27RK. I hope this video was informative, and thanks for watching. I will see you next time again on this channel. Till then, take care.